There comes a moment in every believer's journey when strength is no longer enough, logic is no longer enough, and planning is no longer enough. A moment when the soul grows weary of carrying burdens that were never meant to be carried alone. You may have reached that moment. You may be standing at the edge of your own capacity, clutching dreams too heavy for your hands, battles too fierce for your heart, and fears too loud for your peace. And yet, in this very place of surrender, God whispers an invitation. Give it to me. He reminds you gently, the same way he reminded the people long ago, that those who come to him burdened will find rest. He is not requesting your perfection. He is requesting your trust. When you hand your life over to God, you open the gates of divine alignment. The impossible becomes reachable, the delayed becomes accelerated, and the unseen becomes undeniable. God has never asked you to figure everything out. He has only asked you to follow, to believe, and to keep your heart open. Remember how the Lord once said that the branch cannot bear fruit unless it stays connected to the vine? That is his message today. Stay connected. Stay surrendered. For the moment you place your life entirely in his hands, everything you have asked for, everything you have cried for, and everything you have been waiting for begins moving toward you. Father, I come before you today in complete and absolute surrender, not holding back a single piece of who I am. I lay down every burden that has weighed heavily on my heart, those silent battles no one knows about, those private fears that try to whisper defeat into my mind, those desires that feel too big for me to carry, and those dreams that feel both sacred and overwhelming. I place them all at your feet, trusting that you know what to do with them far better than I ever could. Today, I release every illusion of control, every attempt to figure life out on my own, and I yield fully to your divine wisdom. I acknowledge that your understanding surpasses mine, and your timing is always intentional, even when I do not understand it. I ask that you take my surrendered heart and mold it into something that reflects your glory. Let this moment be a turning point where my life stops being a collection of self-driven attempts and becomes a divine masterpiece shaped by your hands. Lord, you once said that those who come to you will never be rejected, never turned away, never pushed aside. So here I am, not casually, not half-heartedly, but boldly, stepping into your presence with trust, reverence, and expectation. I approach your throne, believing with all my heart that your arms are wide open, waiting to embrace me, comfort me, restore me, and remind me of who I am in you. I come because I know my soul finds no true rest anywhere else. I come because you have been my refuge in seasons when I didn't even recognize your hand. I come because your love has proven again and again that it never fails, never withdraws, never loses strength. And so with every step toward you, I release the fear of being unworthy and embrace the promise that your grace welcomes me. Let this moment be a reminder that your acceptance is not based on my perfection, but on your everlasting compassion. I hand over my life to you, God. Every plan I've written, every goal I've imagined, every thought that passes through my mind, every uncertain moment, every season of confusion, and every decision waiting to be made. I give it all to you because I know that when you hold my life, nothing is wasted and nothing is overlooked. Take all of me, my strengths, my flaws, my hopes, and my fears, and make something breathtaking out of what once felt like broken pieces. Turn my ashes into beauty, my frustrations into testimonies, my waiting seasons into preparation, and my pain into purpose. Let every part of my life that I've tried to manage alone now be guided by your wisdom. Shape my journey into something that reflects your grace and glory. I trust that when my life is fully surrendered to you, transformation becomes inevitable. Let your hands accomplish what mine could never achieve. You taught us that a shepherd leaves the 99 to rescue the one who has wandered, not because the one is more valuable, but because your love refuses to lose even a single soul. Today I believe with all of my heart that you are rescuing me, not only from external situations, but from internal battles, confusion, fear, hesitation, doubt, and every form of misdirection that has tried to pull me away from your purpose. You are pulling me back into alignment, back into clarity, back into the safety of your guidance. Like that lost sheep, I sometimes drift without realizing how far I've gone, but your love always finds me. Lead me back onto the path you designed, one filled with wisdom, peace and direction. Restore my sense of purpose, recalibrate my steps, and bring me into the center of your will. Let your rescue redefine my life and remind me that I am never beyond your reach. Lord, you promise that those who walk in your light will never stumble, even when the world around them feels dark, uncertain, or chaotic. So today, I place every step, every journey, every path, and every transition into your hands. Guide me through seasons that feel confusing and moments that feel overwhelming. Illuminate the road ahead of me so that I don't walk blindly or make decisions from fear. Let your light expose what is hidden, clarify what is foggy, and reveal the direction I need to take. I trust that your guidance is not just for the major moments, but for the small daily steps as well. Teach me to follow your voice above every noise, above every distraction, above every doubt. Let your presence become the compass that leads me into purpose, stability, and divine fulfillment. As I walk with you, let every step be anchored in confidence that your hand is steadying me. I surrender every problem that has kept me awake at night, those worries that circle in my mind, the what-ifs that steal my peace, the uncertainties that weigh on my chest. I bring them all before you because you promised a peace that surpasses human understanding, a peace that doesn't depend on circumstances but on your presence. As I release these concerns into your care, I trust that you are already working behind the scenes, aligning solutions, creating pathways, and opening doors I cannot yet see. Calm my anxious thoughts and quiet the noise within me. Replace fear with faith, turmoil with tranquility, and pressure with divine rest. Let your peace wrap around me like a protective shield, guarding my mind and heart. I choose to rest in you, not temporarily, but continually, believing that when I surrender my troubles to you, I make room for miracles to unfold. I surrender every desire buried deep within my heart, those longings I rarely speak of, those dreams I hold quietly, those hopes I carry privately. I give them to you because you are the one who plants desires within the faithful and brings them to fulfillment in the right season. You understand what I long for even better than I do, and you know which desires align with my destiny. So I lay them before you, trusting that nothing surrendered to you is ever lost. Shape my desires so that they reflect your will. Remove whatever does not serve my purpose and strengthen whatever is meant to come alive. Teach me patience when the desire feels delayed, faith when it feels impossible, and gratitude when it finally manifests. I believe that you are the God who turns quiet desires into divine realities, and so I rest in the assurance that you are working, even in the unseen. Father, lift every weight from my shoulders, the emotional weights, the mental pressures, the spiritual burdens, the expectations I place on myself, and the unseen heaviness that tries to drain my strength. You once declared that your yoke is easy and your burden is light, so I exchange my heaviness for your divine ease. Teach me to let go of what you never intended me to carry. Help me recognize when I'm trying to handle life on my own instead of resting in your grace. Replace the heaviness with lightness, the stress with serenity, and the overwhelm with confidence. Let your gentle strength become my support and your peace become my atmosphere. Remind me daily that I don't have to fight every battle alone or figure out every situation myself. Today I choose to step into your ease, trusting that when I release my burdens, you carry them with wisdom, grace, and power beyond comprehension. I give you my weaknesses, trusting completely that your strength is made perfect in the very places where I fall short. I no longer want to hide the parts of me that feel inadequate, fragile, or insufficient, because I now understand that you are not repelled by weakness. You are drawn to it. You use the broken pieces, the imperfect moments, and the humble confessions as material for miracles. So I place every area where I struggle, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and physically, into your hands. I lay down the pressure to be strong all the time, the expectation to have everything figured out, and the fear of failure that tries to silence my boldness. Fill my weaknesses with your power. Turn my limitations into testimonies. Let every area where I fall short become the very place where your glory shines brightest. I trust that with you, weakness is not a disadvantage, but an opportunity to witness supernatural strength. Teach me to rely on you deeply and confidently, knowing I am never without power when I am connected to you. Lord, Breathe new life into every sleeping dream within me. You are the same one who spoke breath into dry bones and transformed a lifeless valley into a living army. So I know that nothing in my life is too dead, too delayed, too forgotten, or too broken for you to revive. I bring before you every dream I once carried with passion, but somehow allowed to fade through discouragement, distraction, or disappointment. I bring the visions that felt too big, the goals that seemed unreachable, and the promises that time made me question. Speak life into them again. Ignite fresh passion, renewed clarity, and divine energy to pursue what you originally placed inside me. Remove every barrier that has held me back: fear, doubt, laziness, confusion, or lack of opportunity. Restore the fire I once had, and let my dreams align with your purpose for my life. Turn every dormant desire into a living testimony of your resurrection power. Let revival flow through my destiny and awaken everything meant to flourish. I surrender my emotions, the hurt that lingers, the disappointment that tries to darken my hope, the frustrations that drain my strength, and the silent wounds that I carry deep within. I give them to you because I know you heal the brokenhearted and bind up all wounds with a tenderness that human hands cannot replicate. You understand every tear I've cried and every moment I tried to be strong when I was secretly breaking. So I place all emotional pain into your healing hands. Replace bitterness with peace, sorrow with joy, and heaviness with a renewed sense of purpose. Teach my heart to let go of what no longer serves my growth. Heal the past experiences that still affect my present. Strengthen me where I've been damaged and restore me in ways only your love can accomplish. Wash my emotions with your presence until my heart becomes whole again. Let healing flow through me in waves. Gentle, steady, and complete, I surrender my finances, believing wholeheartedly that abundance flows from you, the one who owns the cattle on 1,000 hills and whose resources never run dry. I give you my financial worries, my uncertainties, my fears of lack, and the pressure to always provide in my own strength. I trust that you are my source, my provider, my sustainer, and the one who supplies every need according to your riches. Teach me to manage what I have with wisdom, discipline, integrity, and gratitude. Open doors of opportunity that no man can close. Bring divine ideas, divine connections, and divine strategies that lead to increase. Remove the spirit of financial fear and replace it with faith-based stewardship. Bless the work of my hands and breathe on everything I pursue. Let my finances align with your purpose so that I may not only be sustained, but become a vessel of generosity and impact. I declare that lack is not my portion because you are the God of abundance. I surrender my relationships to you. Every friendship, every family connection, every partnership, and every bond that shapes my life. I trust that you are the God who joins hearts, restores broken connections, and aligns people according to divine purpose. Remove anyone in my life who is not meant for my next level and strengthen the relationships that are ordained by you. Heal any relational wounds from betrayal, misunderstanding, distance, or disappointment. Teach me to love with wisdom, to forgive with maturity, and to communicate with grace. Surround me with people who honor you, uplift me, challenge me, and walk with integrity, and shape me into someone who also brings value, peace, and encouragement into others' lives. Protect my heart from unhealthy attachments and open my eyes to divine connections. Let every relationship I have, from family to friendships to future partnerships, reflect your love, peace, and purpose. Guide me toward bonds that grow me and away from those that drain me. I surrender my battles to you, Lord, the visible ones, the hidden ones, the emotional ones, and the spiritual ones. Some battles I've tried to fight alone, exhausting myself in the process. But today, I acknowledge that the battle is not mine but yours, and victory always belongs to those who trust in you. So I place every conflict, every challenge, every trial, and every opposition into your hands. Fight for me in ways I cannot fight for myself. Go before me, stand beside me, and surround me with your power. Silence every voice that speaks defeat. Destroy every plan of the enemy. Strengthen me with courage while reminding me that I don't have to win by my strength but by your might. Help me rest, knowing that every battle surrendered becomes a victory, secured by your divine force. I choose peace over worry because I know you have never lost a battle and you will not start now, not with me. I surrender my fears, every anxious thought, every worry, every dread, every scenario that plays out negatively in my mind. I reject the spirit of fear, because you have not given me fear. You have given me power, love, and a sound mind. Replace fear with boldness. Replace doubt with assurance. Replace insecurity with divine confidence. Teach me to walk with the courage that comes from knowing I am protected, guided, and empowered. Let your perfect love cast out every trace of fear that tries to attach itself to my heart. Strengthen my mind so it is not shaken by what I see or feel. Help me rise above the intimidation of the enemy and step boldly into my calling. Let courage become my new atmosphere, faith become my new mindset, and confidence become my new language. I refuse to live in fear when you have given me authority to live in victory. I surrender my past, every mistake, every regret, every wound, every decision I wish I could undo. I release the weight of old failures, old fears, and old identities that no longer reflect who I am becoming. I embrace your promise that old things pass away and all things become new in you. Let the chains of yesterday break completely. Remove the guilt, shame, and self-condemnation that try to keep me stuck. Teach me to walk forward without constantly revisiting what I've already given to you. Restore what was broken, redeem what was lost, and transform what once felt wasted. Let my past become a testimony rather than a prison. Help me to appreciate the lessons without carrying the pain. Today I choose renewal. I choose freedom. I choose the newness that only you can give. My past no longer defines me because your grace has rewritten my story. I surrender my future, believing with full confidence that you know the plans you have for me, plans crafted with intention, filled with prosperity, protection, hope, and a glorious destiny. I release every anxiety about tomorrow, every fear of the unknown, and every worry about where life is heading. You hold time in your hands, and nothing concerning me is ever uncertain to you. So I place my future in your care, my career, my purpose, my opportunities, my growth, and every major and minor decision ahead. Guide me into seasons aligned with your will. Close the paths that would lead me astray, and open the ones that were divinely written for me. Let me walk boldly into the future without hesitation, knowing that your plans cannot fail and your promises never expire. Teach me to trust the process even when I cannot see the full picture. Let every step I take be anchored in faith, every move covered by grace, and every new chapter filled with your presence. My future is safe because it is surrendered to you. Lord, shine your light on my path. You said that those who follow you will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life guiding their journey. So I ask that you illuminate every unclear direction, every confusing decision, and every hidden obstacle. Let your light expose what needs to be revealed and highlight the steps I need to take. Remove every shadow of uncertainty and replace it with clarity, wisdom, and spiritual discernment. Let your presence become the lamp that leads me through transitions, changes, and unfamiliar territory. When I am unsure, shine brighter. When I hesitate, guide me. When doubt tries to blur my vision, let your light restore direction. I trust that as long as I walk with you, I will not be lost, misled, or confused. Walk before me, walk beside me, and walk within me as the eternal light that never fades. Let your illumination become my confidence. Open doors that no one can shut, and shut every door that is not aligned with your will. I trust you as the divine gatekeeper of my life, the one who opens pathways that human hands cannot touch and closes opportunities that would harm me. I surrender every desire to force open doors that are not meant for me, and every frustration from doors that closed unexpectedly. Give me the wisdom to recognize which doors are divine invitations and which are distractions. Bring me into alignment with your timing so that I walk through the right doors at the right moments. Protect me from entering places that look good but are not God-ordained. And when you open a door, let no person, no circumstance, no insecurity, and no spiritual opposition hinder me from stepping into it. Lead me into divine opportunities, divine connections, divine promotions, and divine breakthroughs. Let every door I walk through carry your purpose, your provision, and your peace. Release divine favor over my life. You said that goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I believe that favor is my spiritual inheritance. Let your favor go before me, surround me, and rest upon everything connected to me. Let it speak on my behalf in rooms I haven't entered, in decisions I haven't heard about, and in opportunities I haven't discovered yet. Let favor open doors, accelerate progress, draw the right people, silence opposition, and bring supernatural outcomes. Cover my work, my dreams, my relationships, my goals, and my endeavors with divine grace. Let obstacles turn into stepping stones and delays transform into divine redirection. Let favor break limitations and rise above every challenge. May your goodness chase me, overwhelm me, and testify that your hand is upon my life. I declare that favor is not a temporary blessing. It is a permanent mark of your presence over me. Elevate my faith, Lord. You once taught that even faith the size of a mustard seed has the power to move mountains. So I ask that you strengthen my belief until it rises above doubt, fear, and discouragement. Increase my capacity to trust you even when circumstances look impossible. Teach me to speak faith, think faith, live faith, and expect miracles. Let my faith become unshakable, anchored in truth, grounded in your promises, and strengthened by every testimony you've written in my life. Remove the fear that minimizes my faith and the doubt that weakens my confidence. Let every mountain standing before me, whether emotional, financial, spiritual, or relational, crumble under the authority of the faith you've placed within me. Let boldness replace hesitation and courage replace uncertainty. As my faith grows, let my life reflect the supernatural outcomes that come from truly believing in you. Cover my home, my family, and everything connected to me with your divine protection. You promise that no weapon formed against your people shall prosper, and I hold on to that promise as a shield over my life. Surround my household with heavenly peace, securing every room and guarding every heart. Let your angels encamp around us, protecting us from harm, sickness, danger, spiritual attacks, and unseen threats. Bless every member of my family, present and future. Strengthen our unity, deepen our love, and let harmony dwell in our relationships. Remove every negative influence, break every generational cycle, and restore anything that has been damaged. Cover our going out and our coming in. Let your presence fill our home with warmth, healing, stability, and joy. Make our household a resting place for your glory, where peace flows, love grows, and blessings overflow. As you cover us, let every plan of the enemy be canceled and every divine promise be established. Father, let your will, above my will, be done. Teach me to desire what you desire, to love what you love, and to walk where you lead. Remove any mindset that opposes your truth. Replace every selfish intention with humility and every stubborn thought with spiritual surrender. I choose your will, even when it differs from my expectations, even when it challenges my comfort, and even when it requires patience. Align my priorities with your purpose. Help me trust that your will may not always be easy, but it is always right, always wise, and always filled with love. Mold my heart into one that says yes, even before I see the full picture. Let obedience become my lifestyle and surrender become my daily habit. Lead me into divine fulfillment that can only be found by following your direction. Let your will not only guide my steps, but transform my character, my choices, and my entire life. And now, Lord, because I have handed over my life to you fully and completely, I stand in holy expectancy. I believe that everything I have prayed for, everything I have longed for, and everything you have prepared is already on its way. I thank you in advance for the victory that has been set in motion, the breakthrough that is unfolding, the blessing that is approaching, and the transformation that is already taking shape. I choose expectation over anxiety, gratitude over impatience, and faith over doubt. I trust that you are orchestrating the perfect timing, aligning the right people, and preparing the right opportunities. This surrender has positioned me for divine manifestation. So I wait with joy, stand with confidence, and move with assurance that you are faithful to complete what you have started. In Jesus' mighty name, Amen.